you in jeopardy. You got legal trouble hanging over your head. You know. So yeah, the January 6th investigation was, in my opinion, was a sham. So to answer your question, was it a witch hunt? No, sir. I
Okay,
mean, is it a witch hunt? No, sir. The first one was the original January 6th investigation was definitely a witch hunt. The investigating of the January 6th hearing is
oh,
not a witch hunt.
okay. I'm following you. I'm following you.
Yeah, the first one was definitely a witch hunt. I'm talking about they went on that TV screen because they didn't have no power to arrest anybody or anything. That was all the show. And they were just doing that to smear, to smear us up. And to have people thinking that, American citizens actually stormed the Capitol to take over the government when that was never the case at all. You had some
Okay,
people bust out some windows and some doors and cause a big scene. But once the doors got open, the people literally walked through there peacefully. They were just
okay,
sitting there walking around.
okay. Let me ask you this. This and
So they was trespassing.
they was trespassing. No, they broke. Oh, yeah, that was just one of the crimes. Breaking and entering, trespassing.
Right. I'm saying the doors was already. I'm saying once the doors got busted open, the people that was inside walking around, they was basically just trespassing. But it's hard to be trespassing from your own building. That's the people's house.
That it is. But the people can't just go break in.
You can't lock us out of it either
They
without due
can.
cause. Nah, not without due cause. It's our house. Can't nobody
They
just come arbitrarily lock your door. They got to have. They got to prove that they got justification to do whatever they doing.
can the people
They
live in that
violate
house?
your rights. They violating our rights. That's our house. We're allowed in there
People
at
rights get
any time.
violated every day, B.
But in a civil society, we're gonna have some rules, so we're gonna agree that we got office hours and shit. But office hours don't trump my. No, I'm being so serious with you.
Nah, I
Office
know you
hours
being
don't.
serious. I know it just
Office hours don't trump my constitutional rights.
that nigga say we
So
got
at the
office
point
hours.
when I'm telling you I need interest into my house, your office hours don't matter now. So now it's on me to prove that I need interest into my house. So my justification for entering that building was they're not trying to take on my damn government. I need to get inside and find out what's going on.
Okay, but no,
They done stole this election.
there was no proof of that.
Right,
Hence the
right,
reason
right.
hence the reason Fannie Willis opened up this investigation on the Dunn and it backfired.
Right. She tried to play. She
No, I
got
don't think
Jeopardy
she,
hanging over her head.
no, I know. Yeah, can't you
You
can't be
breaking up,
sitting
of course. Of course you breaking up right now. Whatever you
I'm breaking
trying to
my
you
mic
trying to
low.
do some
My mic
rumors.
What y'all
Yeah, you
talking
probably
about?
you doing some rumors.
no. I'm not putting out no rules. But look,
Oh, we talking about now I got twin talking now. I got you.
hold on. Y'all can hear me?
No, I got you, twin, because something wrong with Lane Mike. Look, twin,
Oh, hold up. Let me put this motherfucker on the charger. Matter of fact, yeah, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna throw this bitch on the charger. I got a
What happened?
speakerphone. Hold up.
we talking about the January 6 hearings. And I'm telling Lane that Trump done started an investigation on the hearings themselves. So I was telling him that I don't know if you heard about it. All the documents got destroyed.
Interesting.
When Trump was being investigated by Bob Mueller with the Mueller report. After the investigation, we told everybody to sit tight. Now we're gonna do our own investigation to find out what y'all was doing. They took all their cell phones and everybody put the password in there wrong, and end up locking their phones up. You fast forward 2 years later, when Trump started investigating the January 6th committee, they shred all the documents, and get what happened to their phones. They locked their phones up again. Yeah, you can't make this shit up, man. Be real, you can't make this shit up.
I'm
We
not
on
gonna lie to
their ass,
you.
man.
I need
Yeah, we
all
on
of them.
their ass.
I need all of them locked up.
Hold up. I feel like I'm finna get jumped here, so let's back it up. All right, before we
Yeah, I'm
back it
getting
up,
Pepper Twin on the conversation, so she up to speed. Go
I
ahead.
see. I gotta rewind this video because see, you probably left some shit out. I'm pretty sure you left some shit out. I'm trying to need to rewind to hear what you said. But let me ask you this, Ted. And this is a question for the people. When you say things like they did this to us and we, who are you referring to? Who is us?
I'm speaking in general terms.
No.
We talking politics. I'm telling you, and we talking politics. So I'm breaking them down into the two factions: the left and the right, the
Well,
Republicans
okay,
and the Democrats, the conservatives and the liberals. I'm on
okay,
one side.
okay. So when you speak to the left, are you is that the us you referring to? Or are you using us when speaking to the left?
Nah, that's the them. That's the they.
Oh, okay, understood. So it's the right.
I'm on the right. Yeah, I'm on the right. Not right and wrong, but right and left. But I'm actually right too, though. Double entendre on their
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
ass. Them balls.
Look, I need every single person that was arrested in January 6th. I want them all in jail.
We already pardoned them.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't like that. And I'm gonna say this. Honestly, I don't think they did nothing wrong. But it's the simple fact of, and I hate to make things about race. Had it been a bunch of niggas, there wouldn't have been no pardons.
That's low hanging fruit, twin.
I know, but I don't like it.
That's low hanging
Yeah,
fruit, twin.
but
If
they did
if
break the
certain
law.
groups
That's
of
the
people
people's
can get
house.
away with that, I feel like we all should
I'm
be able to get
saying
away with it. We
I
can't
can't
pick
be
and choose.
arrested
But hold up.
going in my own house.
I
That's the
gotta
people's house.
clear this up for the people. I gotta clear this up for the people. They did do something wrong. Had there been proof of a stolen election, I've been right there with the motherfuckers, probably
We
climbing up
didn't
the
get a
grappling
chance to
hook.
do no investigation. The court threw out
Well, no.
the court threw out all our lawsuits based on a ruling that they used to throw out lawsuits called no standing.
Well, see,
They
I'm gonna
wouldn't
say
even hear
this
our
to you,
evidence.
Lane.
They wouldn't even allow us to present a case. They said we had no standing to bring the case. And we tried everything we
I
could
agree.
try. The president tried to bring the case. They said he had no standing. He was the one
I
running
agree.
he was the one running for the election. He was the offended party, but they said he didn't have no standing to be in the courtroom. Okay, cool. Me as the voter, I brought the case, the individual. They said I had no standing as a single voter. So the state brought the case. They said the state don't have no standing. So who got standing to come in the courtroom to present the case? They throw out all our cases on no standing.
I think because there was no evidence.
They didn't even let us present our evidence. They wouldn't even give us a chance to stand in the courtroom. You got to have some standing to be in the courtroom. You got to be the offending party. You got to be the offending party. You got to be the victim of something. And they were saying that, like if you get hit with a baseball bat, Tony, I can't go to court for Tony. Tony got to go to court. But they were saying no Tony existed. And we're like, shit, I'm Tony.
Back to the
But they
reason
wouldn't give
Mike
him
Pence.
evidence.
But see, there's nothing wrong with you going into the Capitol to
Exactly.
protest.
At the people's house.
That's not where the issue is. It's the assault and the battery and the extra stuff.
Right. So everybody who assaulted
much.
somebody, everybody who battered somebody should be charged with assault and battery.
That's why I said you need to go to jail.
They did go. Trump after he got in office. How long you should go to jail for assault and battery?
However
officer
long,
died.
however long one of us will go to jail for assault and battery.
Exactly. Them folk got 20-year sentences. They was charged with all kind of other shit.
Yeah, two officers died.
I
Don't
The
you
mean,
lady
can't say
was,
that.
yes, you can. One died as a direct assault of his injuries. If I'm putting out fake news, look it up.
nah, they did. That's why I say.
No, he didn't. He died of a heart attack.
But
But you know that
ooh,
if I can prove the heart attack was caused by you committing a crime, that's the same
They
charge.
never proved right. You're right. Yeah, but they never proved that. So that was out the window. Because first they said he got hit with a fire extinguisher. They were running with that lie for the longest. They had no evidence of that.
I guess
Everything was
I'm
on
gonna
video.
say this. The only thing I'll say is this: like, again, I don't have a problem with you guys with them doing what they do, but I just hate that the optics get to change and shift based off of who that person is. That's my only problem with that. Because
But
if
I
we
understand your argument, but that wasn't the case. You know what I'm
that is
saying?
the
Because had
case.
it been us, meaning, people of color, it would have been the same. I'd have had the same argument for you. Because
But
I'm
see,
giving you a
no, Ted, we
fundamental
would have
argument.
slightly different arguments
No,
because
I'm saying I'm giving you a fundamental argument on that's the people's house. And
but you can't
your
trespass
states,
though. If an officer
right,
tells you that
that's a
you cannot
statute.
come in
That's a
here,
statute. Right, that's a statute. That don't trump my constitutional right. That's my house right there. And I had the right to go in there,
you do, but
especially
you don't have the right. You are
right,
allowed in there.
especially when other people are in there, and especially when my argument is that the government is being overthrown. That's in the Constitution. Don't nothing trump it. It's
I
the
mean,
law of the land.
but that's why I said it. Then it starts getting shaky because yeah, your constitutional right is to enter into the house. But if you are
Right.
causing a potential threat to people in the house, you cannot be in this house.
My presence is a threat. That's
Well, we can't
not no
say the
argument.
presence is a threat because I'm watching you guys assault people on the outside.
Right. So whoever out there assaulting people, grab them and arrest them.
But
Everybody
how
not
can we
doing
do
no
that when
assault.
there's thousands of y'all and there's only 30 cops? We got to call in reinforcement.
Calling your reinforcements then.
I mean, they was
But I'm
trying
allowed
to.
in the build. I'm allowed in the building though. Whatever you got to do, you got to go ahead and do that. It don't got nothing to do with my rights though.
But
You
think
can't
about
trump
this.
my rights.
If
Telling me to
if
hold
people is
on.
trying to come in your house right now,
Ooh,
if
look at that
people are trying to
cutting.
come in
Oh
your
my
house
God.
I'm
Right there.
going in
and
my
you
house.
see them acting crazy outside, do you
Well,
honestly think
Right.
in your mind you're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt to get inside and act crazy? You think that by you letting them
I'm
inside,
saying
they're gonna calm down
that
and not act
right.
crazy?
The analogy that you giving is that is my house, so I'm allowed in there.
I
Period.
understand, but your behavior is a threat to the people's lives that are in here, and we can't determine who's reacting and whose mission is to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I have
I
to
mean,
cut
in
the
a civil
entrance off and
society,
get the place
right?
quiet.
In a
hold up, we
civil
can't put out no
society,
fake
we'll
news
move with
over
a
here.
little order,
Nito,
but
plenty
don't
they
none of
ass
that
the
trump
jail
my
got
rights
sentenced.
though.
That ain't true.
What?
No, I'm sorry. I had to clear up the fake news. Nito said stop lying. Y'all didn't see none of them people go to jail. That's not
Nah,
true.
a lot of them
Plenty
folks
of them
is
motherfuckers went to jail and got sentenced. They got pardoned
Right.
though.
Right. They all, yeah, a lot of them went to jail. Everybody who got arrested, damn, that went to jail. Then nobody beat the cases.
Nah, hell nah. Some of the motherfuckers on probation. Some of them, like Ted said, some of the motherfuckers got
Well,
20
Trump
years.
pardoned everybody. Trump
I
pardoned
like that.
everybody, so everybody good now. I think he pardoned everybody except for maybe one or two people who actually, was on film hitting the officers and shit. You didn't get no pardon.
And that's
But
real.
if you wasn't hitting no officers, if you don't got no direct evidence of no officer being hit, yeah, everybody got pardoned, man. The people that did hit the officers, they got their sentences commuted. Basically got their time served because a lot of people spent a year, 2 years in jail before they even went to court. On the assault charge? Come on now.
Nah, I feel that.
You see what I'm saying? So Trump tried to redo the wrong by pardoning everybody.
Wait,
That's the
hold up.
bottom line
Assault
of
on the
that.
officer that died. That's not leave that off.
I mean, you keep saying that, but he died of a heart attack. You got to go get the medical report.
And
You
so
know what
you
I'm
think
saying?
that
If,
during the riot, he just so happened to have a heart attack.
I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't being callous either. It's neither here nor there. But he didn't hit with nothing and caused his death like they tried to say.
Wait,
That
hold
was
up,
the
hold up.
argument they was going with at first. Until
Okay,
we got
let me
the
play devil's
video and
advocate for a
found out
minute.
that wasn't the case.
Let me play devil's advocate for a minute. Because
Uh-huh.
the right we, the us, the we, the
Yes. Right.
y'all said
We
George
right.
Floyd died of an overdose. And not due to the fact that this man had his knee on his neck suffocating him for how long?
That
20,
man
30
is in
minutes?
jail now. That man is in jail now.
But two things can both be true though.
See, that man is in jail now for his actions.
I mean, he could have been high on
Everybody who
drugs.
committed a crime, got they, like you say, they got what they deserve. Everybody got what they
No,
deserve.
my reason for saying that is because, see, this is what I noticed from the right. Y'all love to take a situation and use it when it fits y'all narrative.
Well, yeah, welcome
I'm
to
saying,
America.
right, but I mean, we all said
That's just the way
what
the
happened
game
to
goes
George
around
Floyd
these
was wrong.
parts.
But
No, but not like the right.
after further investigations, we seen that, maybe it wasn't the George Floyd incident, maybe it wasn't what they said it was. But we let it up for the court. He got indicted. He had his day in court. He in jail now.
He in jail.
For real. He in jail now. I mean, what else you want?
I
He
mean, I
said he
know
should
he
have
was
been
good.
doing that.
No,
You know what I'm
I
saying? He
just
should have had
wanted
a little more compassion for the man.
I just wanted to point out to the people what you just did. That's all.
Oh, he in jail now.
Well,
No,
see, no, because Lane, I'm gonna say this: both sides do it, right? But if we keeping it real, it's certain topics that they do it on.
I'm
And
not. I'm not.
Republicans, and I'll give you that, Republicans, when it comes to justice, like police officers, and when it comes to
We
gun
back to blue.
rights, the Republicans do cherry pick a lot in those areas. But we could go over to the Democrats, and we can name a lot of things that they cherry pick that are 10 times worse.
Tomato. Two rights don't make a
Well,
wrong.
you're right though, but that's why I said welcome to America.
Yeah, I know. Tomato. Two rights
And
don't
that's
make a wrong.
unfortunate that that's what we do. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm a right. Well, I'm not. I wouldn't say a right. I'm more conservative. But I mean,
Right. So we
like
Right
you
got to
say,
then.
get
a
the
spade
facts
is a
on the
spade.
board for what
So I'm
happened
up
that
here.
day, though.
Okay, so it's two right.
So do you
Okay,
feel
so it's
like
two right wings. Okay,
you
let's
think
go.
they was trying to take over the Capitol building?
I think some of
But
them were.
yes,
You think they were trying to
I think
overthrow the government?
Some of them were. There's
yes.
always sick
How?
ones in every group. It's always
Right,
sick
right,
ones.
right. I'm just saying what you thought you was gonna do by entering the building, you was gonna be the new government?
You
That ain't
can't
make
ask me
sense.
what
Honestly,
you can't ask
yeah,
me what they
yeah,
were
Ted.
thinking. I can't answer what they were thinking.
No,
Okay,
if you
so
ever
that what I'm
when you
asking you.
want,
What did you
I
think
gotta
was
find a
happening?
website for y'all. I'm
What
gonna
you
find
saw
it. I'm gonna
on
send it to
TV, what
y'all.
did you think was happening? You
But
thought they
that's
was
my
taking
point.
over the
Is that
government?
we think logically. There were some people and I'm gonna find a website. It's like a what's the word? A community board, like a chat, and they're
A
Antifa, but they're
forum.
like times 20. It's out of control. They sit on there and plot how to basically overthrow the government, and it's like thousands. It's like 30, 40, 50,000s of people talking at once, and a lot of
Right.
them
They got
are
them on both
Republicans.
sides. They got them on the right and the left.
Yeah, it's all of them together. Like they're blending in, but they have this idea that the government has been taken over by reptilians and they need to be overthrown. And like you're reading it, and we're logical. So when we read it, we're like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? But in their minds, they think like this shit is real. So I do believe some of those people because they were on the chat board praising like that January shit. So I believe some of them really thought in their sick, twisted mind that they were gonna overthrow a government.
Logical people was praising it too, like hell yeah, get up in there.
Yeah, because we as people we get tired
So
of the
let me
fuck
ask
shit.
you my own
Right,
question,
because I'm a
Tim. Get
logical
up.
person and I was
Hold
smart
up.
to death. Get up in there.
Okay, so
I was just
let
glad.
me ask you your own
I
question.
was just glad it wasn't one of us, to be honest.
Hold up. Let me ask you this, Ted. I wanna ask you your own question. Get up in there and do what?
Yeah, start flipping some shit. Let's get it popping.
Hold up, twin. This for Ted. Get up in there and do what?
Get up in there. What's going on? Let's see what's going on. Get to them documents. Let's find out what's going on in here.
Get up in there and do what though?
Not hurt nobody.
We just gonna toss a couple shit, break a couple tables. Ain't nothing bad. Ain't nothing too bad. Just
I mean,
what's that
you
word? Just
know,
some
let's
civil,
get up in here, man. Let these folks know,
litigations.
look, we sick of the shenanigans.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We sick of the shenanigans, you know? Because it's like this right here. Next time I come in here, you know how mom used to tell, don't let me come back in here and your room ain't clean. For real, no. She'll bust through the door this time and got up in there. Y'all still in here playing a video game. I'll be right back. Y'all better clean this shit up.
Starting back, man. Go in the
So
room.
you also thought
Grab
they
them
was trying to take
documents.
over the Capitol?
Yeah, if the government has been illegally, you know what I'm saying, the seat of power has illegally been obtained, yo, get up in there. And I felt like that election was rigged because I know people who voted twice. I know people who voted for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. For real, for real. I was checking into the hotel one day around that time, man. And the hotel, you know, you go to the window and they put the people mail on the outside of the window right there. For the people staying in the hotel, they come down there, thumb through the mail, get their mail. Man, I'm checking into this one hotel, man, cause I moved from one hotel to the next or whatever. And it's 50 letters on the desk for mail-in ballots. I started to take them motherfuckers. I swear I did. I started to take them motherfuckers. But yeah, they were just sitting on the desk right there, man, you know, on the windowsill. And when I went back later, they was gone. You know what I'm saying? But something in my mind had told me to grab them motherfuckers. But I didn't. I want to throw them in the trash. Well, I want to open up some and see what they said.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
but yeah, it was 50. I'm talking about a stack of them motherfuckers sitting up there. I was like, man, these folk really did this shit, man. They just sent this shit everywhere.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying? They just sent this shit everywhere.
If we
That's
being
how they
honest,
rigged the election.
if we being honest, I mean, they really showed the powers that be. Even with this last election, y'all was bombing ballot boxes, and all of a sudden these people votes and stuff is lost the night before the election. It was shit that where it's like, if you don't think that people, like, how do you bomb an election box? Like, make a bomb, put it on there at a building that's a federal building and not get caught. And when they catch you, your response is, I don't know, I just woke up and decided that I wanted to bomb the box. Like, you really want us to believe that?
So they had a bomb outside of the Democrat offices that day.
Why it didn't go off? No, I'm just playing.
Right. Somebody had set a backpack down or something. And, you know, we got some grainy video of it. They ain't really give us no clear video. To this day, they never told us who it was or whatever. You can see, because at first they didn't release no video. But when Trump got back in there, all these videos started coming out. You got videos of your girl Harris right outside the same building. But you got her mouth on TV that day saying she was somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me? Like it was a lot
Because
of stuff
people
going on that
forget
day,
that.
man. There's a
People
lot of
forget
stuff going
Kamala
on that
used
day.
to work for the national like security. Like that's why if you ever see she did one interview where they said, why don't you use AirPods? And she was like, because the government can tap into your AirPods. I use the wire ones because you
Mm-hmm.
can't tap into those. And she's
Mm-hmm.
like, I've been working with intelligence and did it. Oh, so bitch,
Yeah, she know.
okay.
Cause the story came out, cause people didn't even know this, that they tap all the calls. They know they got all your calls. People didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this my analogy. You got a highway that go around in a circle. Like in Atlanta, it's called the perimeter, 285. It traveled around the city. Up under it, you got another highway that do the same exact thing. So what they do is all your cars is on this top highway. They just funnel them down to the second highway. They mirror everything. They got a program. It's quantum physics. A lot of details in it. Anyway, they got a program where they monitoring us right now on a computer screen. And it's doing this right here, but they run it so fast where it's 10, 15 years in advance. So it's like a video game.
Shut up, boy.
They're taking the blueprints of us and they speeding it up. And the computer is actually dictating what we may or may not do. So the computer is knowing, what we doing gonna work or it's gonna stay stagnant or whatever. They tweaking it, adding information to it based on what we doing. And you know what I'm saying? They're using everything they can use to predict the future. And that's one of the ways they doing it, by your phone calls. So they knowing everything that you talk about, everything you're doing, they plug it back into this avatar right here that's on the screen, and they running the program, letting it do what it do. So the fact that I know all this, that's why I don't be saying a lot of stuff on here, but I be saying what need to be said. That's why I don't use these telephones.
You
When I
ain't
talk
lying.
on them, I talk the same way I talk on the live feed. If you
So
don't talk to
look,
me behind the scenes, I don't say that on that phone that I don't say on the live feed. For real.
You know,
okay, so let me ask you this, Ted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go ahead with your questions, man. Go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna say I don't know if y'all heard when they had the little interview with Iran a couple years ago, and Iran said you could take the battery out of your phone all you want. We can still hear anything. The battery ain't the problem.
Oh shit, I ain't know that because I
Yeah,
know they got these
they whole
phones locked up now
intelligence,
where
they
the
keep
battery don't come out.
yeah, that's my point. He says even if you remove, because it was an African, he's like a big time, I guess, pastor or something. They were all meeting, just having a conversation, and he was trying to basically like get Nigeria and Iran kind of make peace or whatever, and they were just talking about stuff, and he was just like, yeah, like we have so much intelligence here in Iran, and that's why basically the Western world has a problem with us because we can ping anybody's conversations. And the pastor made a joke and was like, that's why you got to take the battery out of your phone. And he looks at him with a straight face and goes, you can take the battery out of your phone. That's not stopping us from not listening. And I
See,
remember sitting there like, damn.
you sure he didn't say you could turn the phone off?
No, he said you could even take the battery out. He was like, it
God
doesn't
damn.
matter. We can still ping whatever it is that where we need to see where you're at. We have the ability to do that. And he was like, and they were laughing. He was like, and if you don't think America can do the same, you're crazy. And that's when he was going on the rant that American people are stupid. And they were laughing, making jokes about us, saying we're dumb because we really believe that we have freedom and we really believe in certain things. And he was like, ask Israel. Like, trust me, they know everything that's going on. They just play dumb. He said, at least we tell our citizens that we in their business. And I was just kind
See,
of like,
that's what I'm
damn.
saying about the Constitution. The Constitution is what's in the way of the power structure in America. That's why they trying so hard to get the people to throw away the Constitution and start over this, that, and the third. Because the way it was set up, it protects you and everything that you're doing. That's why China, Iran can do what they doing. They don't have the same protections for the citizenry. In America, they can't get away with the shit they doing
Oh yeah,
over
hell
there.
no.
You see what I'm saying? But they still doing it.
Yep.
They still doing it. The people should have been outraged when that shit came out in the country that they was spying on the people.
They should have. I'm
You know
still
what I'm saying?
outraged that I'm still outraged about the how somebody I'm still outraged how an Israel official, a government official, is able, as of August 20th, the meaning just a month and a half ago, how an Israeli government official is caught doing egregious crimes and they gave him bail to leave the country. And nobody in America sat here and said, wait, that's not right.
What he was doing, pedo?
Diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, he actually was in the ring. He's a part of the ring. The government official. Look it up.
No,
It
I'm
was in
saying
Nevada
what was he doing?
with a 15-year-old.
Oh
Was
wow.
buying them in Nevada, Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. And he got
Got
the
caught,
diplomatic
got caught
immunity
in it
and was
and made
allowed
it
to leave
seem
his
like this
country.
was his first time. Kind of find out he's actually involved in the ring. The judge gave him bail, let him post bail and leave to Israel. The nigga ain't been back since.
Well, he
Right.
a diplomat. He was a diplomat, huh?
That's my point though. That to me, that is outrageous that because you are a diplomat, you can be involved in those type of crimes and just get a slap on the wrist.
Any
Yeah, well,
crime, bro.
yeah, for a diplomat and shit, damn little immunity.
And that's my point. That's the type of shit that it's like, no, 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 no. But we be
I
outraged
mean,
about
it's some limits to it. You got to be
on business, conducting business.
right.
But I don't know why he was here. But it's just, to me, that was just crazy. And then, this was August 20th of this year. This happened. And so
A
for
little
you
hat
and
first.
American people
Somebody with a
now,
little hat.
MAGA is mad at Trump. They on Trump ass because they like, yo, why you didn't stop him from leaving? Like, I thought we was protecting the children. And I'm looking at Trump like, I rock with you, Trump, but I'm standing with MAGA. Like, yeah, we are concerned that because you get diplomacy or because of your position, you get to harm people and get away, not just people, but kids, and get away with it. And American people, we just kind of sit here like, well, it is what it is.
Well,
Whoa.
welcome to the world. They don't want American diplomats' business to come out of what they be doing in other countries.
And I want them all in jail. All of y'all. I don't
That's
care
what it's
what you
for.
are.
That's why Trump had to let him go, because it's tit for tat. Then
Exactly.
Yeah.
they gonna start trumping up shit on our people and jamming their ass up.
And
Okay,
I'm
Ted.
cool with that though. I'm
You got to
cool.
keep that immunity in place.
And that's why I said I'm cool with
Yeah,
them
go both ways.
jamming
You
us
got
up.
diplomats all across the world.
And I'm cool with
I don't
that.
agree with it, but
Yeah, I say pull the blanket back. You shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. Y'all know my stance. If you don't want people to know, then don't do it.
so Ted, let me ask you this. Are you familiar with Enrique? Now I may butcher his last name. Terrario.
Who is that?
I'm asking Ted. He asked me what I know about the Proud Boys.
The white group, right?
Yeah, the right the far right neo-Nazi. I think the nigga Puerto Rican. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the nigga Puerto Rican.
Oh, I believe it.
Ted. Oh, okay. He backstage. You're not backstage. Where you running to? Come back, man.
Because they're what's that word we said? Fascist. Yeah, they're fascists.
Now, you know we can't be just running around here calling white people fascists.
That's what they call themselves. That's why I didn't know it was a bad word. They call themselves neo-fascists. I thought that meant like you was a proud white man, and then I started seeing white people get angry. I was like, shit, I thought that's what y'all called yourselves. Like, don't call me that. But what about him?
I wanted to get Ted opinion on him.
Oh,
He's the chairman of the Proud Boys.
man, them niggas there.
He was the one sending the Oval Office going through Trump's phone and his text message.
Damn. See, and that I think it kind of that's why I think
So
it's
this is
hard.
fair stuff for real.
I think it's hard for us as black people to get to side with certain to side with politics, because when these people are given a beliefs like the Proud Boys, for example, I agree with a lot of what they believe in. I'm with you. But then they always have to bring that extra layer in of saying, but we really want this for white male Christians. And then you're like, oh, so fuck me. Never mind.
Wait. You agree with the Proud Boys?
A lot of the stuff they do about anti-immigration, political correctness, extreme leftism, like I'm with y'all on that. Like LGBT topics, I agree with y'all. Like I'm with y'all. But then y'all start going on to the racist, sexist ideology, and then it's like you
Them
lose me there.
motherfuckers are flat out racist.
Yeah, that's why I said they go into the racist and the sexism, and then it's like, damn, you lose me now. Like why we just couldn't stay at the top the main topic points. Now you done made it about white males and Christians, and then it's like, damn, I can't even rock with you. You doing too much. Y'all don't like women and y'all don't like colored people.
Dang. Nino, you a Proud Boy? What the fuck going on? See? Yeah.
Because no lane, like initially in the beginning, the principles that they were arguing, a lot of us agree with it. Like I don't think LGBT people should have more rights than average citizens. I agree with that. Immigration, I agree. We should manage it better. Like things like that. Hell yeah, I'm with you. But then y'all start being racist, and then it's like, oh shit, never mind now.
It was started by somebody named Gavin McGinnis, and he was, he used to work with Alex Jones,
Yeah.
and it was really started as a joke, really. Just a little group or whatever, and it got bigger and bigger, and then it got a little more organized. But they actually came out to protect the people from Antifa,
Yep.
because Antifa was out beating up people and doing all kind of stuff. So that's when they went outside. Like, look, man, we're gonna get outside and we're gonna, get physical and get back in their face. We ain't about to let them push us around.
Yep.
And the left demonized them and to make it seem like it was a racist organization. And it wasn't never that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never that. But because their whole thing was community activism and teaching you how to protect your communities and stuff. They wasn't the
I mean,
Black
but
Panthers.
when you make racial slurs, it kind of defeats when you say we're not racist. We don't we're not on that. And then you have members that are screaming out racial slurs. It's kind of like, well, maybe they didn't get the message.
Right. I can't defend all that. What I'm saying
Yeah.
is, just telling you what it was and how it started.
Yeah. But that's my point. And
And
that's why I say I hate that somebody can have a good idea of something and have a good motive, but then you let people in because you're trying to build numbers, and those people don't have that same belief as you. Like they're actually hateful people. And then it ruins the message and it ruins the organization, because now not all of the members, yeah, we have all these numbers, but not all of them really believe in what we initially wanted. And that was our rights as like citizens. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But see,
And I
then
hate that.
the feds, they infiltrate the organization.
Yeah, they
You know what I'm
always do.
saying? So, it was kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. Um, but they was never able to, investigate Antifa though. And, getting that cracking with them just to show you that, you know what I'm saying? That was really they the street soldiers of the left. They directly working with
Well,
the
they're not
politicians
gonna
and stuff.
infiltrate something that they paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Right. See, so they needed that organization, and it's a loose. The Antifa is a loose organization, almost like a terror cell.
Facts.
Because there is no national organization really, but you could tell the members by how they move and how they behave. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they out there dressed in what they call black bloc. They in all black, gloves, hat, shirts, masks, the whole black thing. They was blacked out before COVID with the mask on and stuff, going to these protests. It's a word called loppers, where they literally go out and role play.
Yeah, that's what they calling Jeffrey Epstein. And I can see it.
Right. Exactly. They use that terminology to describe him the other day,
I
where he's
agree.
literally
How the
playing the
hell
role
somebody
of a
how the hell
businessman, a
somebody is a
Harvard
math
student.
teacher? How you a math teacher and now in 2 years you turn into the most smartest man that gets hired at Chase to manage billionaires' accounts? Come on now.
Right. People who met him said he was not that impressive.
Niggas dumb.
Right. That was the nice way to
That shit
say that.
crazy to me.
Yeah.
But only in America you be anything
Right,
anything you
right,
set
right.
your mind to, right.
He playing the role. He got the backing. And see, how the conversation started, how we got down on this conversation was because of Candace Owens' investigation that she's doing now.
Protect Candace at all costs.
See, so um, Charlie Kirk did a Turning Points event a few months back where he had Tucker Carlson there and some more people. And they basically gave him it'll be a shame if your house blew up kind of speech
Oh
about
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
having
What do they do?
having
Invite you out. Come out. Let us talk to
right,
you.
right, right. And to not have Tucker there and some more people because they were speaking about the little hats and the war over in the Middle East. They were speaking out against it.
Yeah.
And the powers that be didn't want that message to be heard or whatever. So they gave Charlie Kirk the speech and it kind of blew up at a dinner party. And so he felt so distraught about it that he confided in Candace about it. And the story then came out about the meeting and stuff, and the people that's putting the story out there is misrepresenting the story. So Candace, like, I got receipts, and y'all better get this right. She's saying she's not gonna stand down on this. They better clear this up because she don't understand why y'all was even talking about this meeting, and then why y'all misrepresenting the meeting. And
Yeah.
she's
Well, what did
saying,
he say? He said, we had a great meeting. Wasn't it in the Hamptons or something?
uh-huh.
We had a great
You
meeting and we really got somewhere. And it's like,
mm,
no, y'all was threatening that man.
right. Well, they invited him to go to, the little hat and take pictures and, kind of, let it
Yeah,
go.
but you and I both know that's one of those. This is your last chance type of thing.
Right. That's what Candace said when, she
Yeah.
had got the same meeting. So that's why her and Charlotte was able to have the kind of
Exchange.
conversation
Yeah.
that they had about it. Because she knew exactly what, he was talking about or whatever. I'm assuming that when it happened to her, she talked about it to him.
Yeah. Nah.
So,
We know what
yeah,
those
she said she's
meetings.
not going to, she said she on this one. She want answers for
No,
her
I
friend.
seen her. That's I think I sent it to you this morning. They had a clip, the little clip, and she was like, "I will not stop. Like, if y'all
Right.
don't clear
Yeah.
this shit up, I'm basically unloading. I'm unloading everything."
Right.
He
I
said,
watched
I'll
the
die
show.
behind
I
that.
watched the show yesterday. Yeah, that was one of the things that I was doing yesterday. I watched that whole
She
show.
said, I'ma die behind that. That's why I like Candace. Yeah, bitch. She said, I'ma die behind that shit. Real shit. Hell yeah, Candace.
A lot of people don't like her.
I wouldn't either. A
So
black
did you
woman saying
see
she gonna die behind her country. That don't even sound right.
the incident that happened at the school in Mississippi?
What, with who?
Uh, um a guy got hung or was found hung to death on the
Whoa, when
campus.
was this?
I think it was yesterday.
He was a black man?
Yeah. I think he was
Oh,
from Grenada.
y'all playing a
And he
dangerous
was,
game. Y'all don't want to go back to them times. This is a different
so
breed of this is a different breed of black Americans.
so the press conference he was at, they was at the press conference talking about the event. And one of the things they said was there was no foul play. No
Really?
foul play.
No
You know what
foul
I'm
play.
saying? So it's a video going around with a guy saying that he talked to the cousin of the guy, and she said that his arm was broke. I want to say he said both of his legs, but at least one of his arms and one of his legs was broke. But we can't confirm whether or not that's really, who this person is. They cammed up though, but we can't
Well,
confirm if they really know the person or if they just, putting out fake news.
I mean, we can go off even what we the basics that we know. So you telling me someone can hang themselves and it's not foul play
Yeah, I mean that's a form of unaliving yourself.
on a school campus though?
I mean, when I was in high school, two people from Ellenwood did.
At
One
the
did it.
school?
Nah, one did it when I was in school, and then one did it once I was in college. My brother was still there though. And I knew both of the guys
And
though.
they did it on campus.
No, 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 not on campus, but I'm just saying,
No, but
you
that's what I'm
know,
saying. Like you
the
telling me
age,
somebody does
the
that
age
on
group,
campus?
right? That age group. So this guy was a freshman in college. And you know what I'm saying? Now, for my example, which is what they call it, when you talk about anecdotal. But anyway, the one guy, you know what I'm saying, he was in trouble. They had got caught spray painting the school, and everybody got kicked out of school. It was during homecoming weekend, homecoming week or whatever. So they spray painted the school, make it look like the other school did it or whatever. And everybody who got themselves in trouble, got kicked out of school. But this one particular guy, he was active in the streets also, so he was actually about to face some time behind the shit. So the story was that whatever. Then the other little guy, he was a basketball player, and he was apparently being abused at home. So he did. So we don't know this guy's circumstances yet, but you know what I'm saying. With a broken arm and a broken leg, though, it ain't impossible to do it, but it's getting more difficult to do it to yourself. And I think it was another guy at another school also. So it been two people over the last couple of days that's been found like this.
So the deputy coroner said no broken arms or legs.
Okay, so that why see when I got that video early this morning, I said we can't confirm this, so we couldn't go with that. So the coroner, so unless it's a cover up, then no broken arms, no broken leg. Cause they was quick to on that video yesterday to say that no foul play.
They
They was
said the
quick to throw
coroner
that out
said they
there.
believe that it was self-inflicted.
Hmm. But of course, you're gonna make it look that way. You know, the Clinton files.
Oh, this was at Delta State.
Right, in Mississippi. You know where that's at?
Mm.
It's another one somewhere. I can't find it though. I guess maybe put in recent ones and see if something pop up. But yeah, that what got us starting down this conversation in some kind of way. We morphed into January 6th, and I was trying to
Damn.
yeah, I was trying to clear up what actually happened on the 6th.
Oh man. But they
This
can't.
thing.
Oh, they still investigating. That is, that's a very bold statement. You know, in the middle of campus, 7 in the morning.
That's when he was found.
Yep.
Hmm.
In the center of campus. That's why I said that's a bold statement. If it was self-inflicted.
Right. So now we got to get to some reasoning or whatever. The so I was looking for the manifesto for the Charlie Kirk situation. I can't find it.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna find it.
So they haven't released it then. Okay.
I think even if they
90% of the time when they don't release it is because it got something to do with the left.
I think it's
That's
just
that's how fanatical they are. Cause even if it's supposed to be unreleased, if it has something to do with the right, they'll leak it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that just like the rest of these cases, they got something. Cause see, the savvy people, the people that's in the know, gonna be able to read it and know where the rhetoric come from, whether it's from the right or the left. Now they can try to spin it all they want to and mix it up all they want to, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to tell what kind of ideology the writer has. You know what I'm saying? And because they were saying that it was markings on the casings and I think on the weapon, but I'm not sure if it was on the weapon or not. But they definitely said they had writings on the shell casings.
yeah. He said if you're reading this, you're gay.
See,
Like, why would you like? You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, Tim, these people.
but you got to be in that kind of mind frame to climb up on top of a
Yeah,
building.
yeah, because that's
You
crazy.
know, to do this to this guy. I mean, it's a lot of people who you can climb up on the building for. Is this really one of them people? Somebody you've never met before, somebody you don't even know? Like, what is his big crime or his big offense that
Well,
you
I want
that
to
you on top
know.
of a building?
I want to know how he's the shooter, but he hasn't confessed to it.
Yeah, they say he's not being cooperative.
But the dad is saying he knows he did it. I don't know.
What
And
about his
then you
friend?
you leave and then change clothes and then change back into the clothes that you did the crime in and then walk around again 33 something hours later. I don't know.
I thought he was walking around before.
Candace put out that And that's why this morning I was trying to find all these cause I ain't gonna lie, on that live she unloaded a lot of information. I was trying to comb through it all.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying, like, I guess he took the clothes off and then put the clothes back on. And then she went in to say, even though the dad is saying he did it, the dude is saying like, nah, like he didn't do it. And then they had she put another clip where a dude was like, I shouldn't be saying this. And he was just like, basically like, they basically come get me for saying this. But he was like, enough is enough. Like, and he was like, there's no way that dude, basically, he, in so many words, he's trying to say it couldn't have been him. Because how do you fire, break down the gun, run out, make it here in this amount of time? And because he's an old war vet or something, he was like, it's just not possible. So basically, he's trying to say there's more people involved.
But
And
he
I can
didn't have
believe
to
that.
break. He didn't have to break it down. All he had to do was do what he did and jump down off that roof.
But they're saying he did break. They saying he broke the gun down. And the dude on the show, on the clip that Candace showed when he was talking, he was like, you can't, you climbed up with this thing, unpacked it, loaded it up, shot, then loaded it back. And I guess there was a screwdriver found. And he was like, and then you jump down and you run. He was like, it's just too quick. But I mean, we should have known it wasn't going to be this cut and dry.
So you think it was it that guy?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, Ted. Like, the more that we like move forward in time, it's hard to even tell anymore who's really crazy. Because I looked up his lifestyle, where he went to school, what he studied. Seems like a normal kid, man. And so it's like, I didn't. No one said he had problems. I mean, they said he was, quiet dude, but no one really said he had problems. They said he was just a normal kid, and I don't know, like,
But
usually that's the
see,
first
what
thing you
what
look
passed
for is
for
trouble in the home or trouble with
what passed for
social.
what passed for normal now?
That's my point. That's why I said at this point, I just don't know anymore. Like, I don't know what to believe anymore because now normal isn't normal. You know what I'm saying?
Because
You
I
could literally
think
be in a restaurant and the server who smiled and gave you your food, they're a whole cold-blooded killer.
because he was in one of them chat rooms, what you talking about, the Discord in one of them
Mm-hmm.
forums.
Oh, hey
So
Ted.
that's not normal.
Uh, Lane ended this live. He started up a new one.
Oh, okay. We gotta go to the other.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down.
Okay.
StreamYard must be. All right. Yeah, I know. Say, y'all, look, I started another live, bro. My StreamYard must be tripping. Because I thought I ended it when I was trying to bring Nito up. Because it dropped me, and when I came back to StreamYard, you know how the show, like, you got a previous live going or you got a live set up? I didn't see none of that. So I'm assuming that I ended the live by mistake. Because I'm sitting there like, where the fuck Ted and Twin at? Where everybody at? They still over here. Yeah. So look, y'all. Hey, nah, y'all still on the panel. Cause if we're nobody on the panel for that, it'll end. Like, if ain't nobody on the panel, it's gonna end. Say, look, y'all, come across the street, bro. Like, y'all, my bad, bro. I know it. I know it. Dumbass me. Y'all got every right to call me all type of dummies and goofies and whatever else. But I'm about to end this live right here. Y'all pop out on the other one that's already live.